and you can be a star. This appeared in the TV show Better Call Saul.
Anything can happen.
We have an active Will It Run in progress.
We're going to start the auction here at 10 a.m. over here on the south end where the drive-through entrance is. The lanes, and we have our auction trucks, and we need to gather around the truck.
All right, well, good morning, Albuquerque, and thank you for attending our first annual Classic Legends auction. I'm Gary Peterson, owner of Route 66 Auctions and one of your auctioneers today. Also helping me today, we have the reigning international auctioneer champion, Marcela Davila Gutierrez, and we welcome her from Cloudcroft, New Mexico. Thanks for joining us today. I have a few people to thank today. I want to thank our Route 66 auction crew for getting all this set up. We've worked for a couple of weeks here to get all this together, and most importantly, we want to thank our consigners who brought some cool cars here today. Somebody said we have the ugliest car collection in America, but there are some cool cars in here. And we also want to thank Mike Valenzuela and the Albuquerque Dragway for hosting us. We are really thankful for their partnership. Also, thank you to Napa for sponsoring the event, Napa Auto Parts. So if you need some parts for these cars, which I'm sure you will, you need to go over and see Napa Auto Parts. Stop by their table and get some swag. The Veterans Integration Center here today, we're going to be raising some money for them, for the New Mexico Veterans Integration Center. Their mission is to enable veterans and their families to achieve stable housing, financial security, and a renewed sense of community. This is near and dear to my heart as a veteran myself, and having deployed 4 times supporting Iraq and Afghanistan, I know what the combat zone can do to a person. Sometimes we just need a little hand up, and then we're back in action. So please help me support the VIC today. We're going in lot order. We're going to start with this car. We're going to kind of loop around, and the Volvo right over there will be our last car. And so please hang out with us today. Remember, we have concessions going on over here at the swap meet. So if you need something to eat, please see Mike and the crew over there, and they'll get you some food. Going right over here behind the stands. There's some food operation going on by the swap meet. Basically, it's kind of the end of the car row over here. All right, here, our first lot up here is lot number 46. And this is an 83 Olds Omega Brougham. It is a sedan. It did start the other day. Some do start, some do not.
Come on, Randy.
Okay, let's move it on. All right, here on the 83 Olds, I'm bid 525, now 5.5, and a 5.5, half, and a 5.5. What do you bid a 5.5? Bid 525 online, now half, and a 5.5, half, and a 5.5. Anybody in a 5.5 on the Olds Omega? 5.5. What do you bid a 5.5? Sold at 525. Bidder 298. Thank you. All right, next up we have an 86 Olds Cutlass Supreme. This is a Brougham sedan. Right here on the 86 Olds, it does have a clean New Mexico title. It's got that 305 in it, rear wheel drive. It's got some issues. All right, here on the 86 Olds, a bid 9.5, now 975, and a 975. Sold at 9.5. Going to bidder 365. 365.
Olive Branch, Mississippi, online
okay,
bidder.
next up is a 71 Mercedes-Benz. This is a 250 sedan, W114 chassis. Miles shown is 18,361. It has that 6-cylinder rear-wheel drive. Does need a little tune-up. It's been sitting down for a little while. Dead battery, and does have a clean New Mexico title. Right here on the classic Mercedes-Benz 1971. I bid a 19.5, no 50. 1950. Would have bid a 1950. 2300. Would have bid a 2300, not 24. And a 24, born a 2400.
19, but I got 1900. One more time, solid money. Now 19, but I got 19. Thank you. Now 2, but I got 2, but I got 2, but I got 2, but I got one more time. I mean 32 online, gotta be now 32, 32, 32, but again 2, but there's a rule, you're gonna beat at least 4 times, I'm just kidding. 32, but again 2, but again 2, but again 32, but again 32. Are you gonna break the rule today? 32, but again 2, but again 2, but again 32, but again 32, 31, just online, not 32, but again 2, but again 2. Sold it, $3,100, 5-0 to the buyer.
Move us up a little bit, driver. All right, we got big money row here coming up. Lot number 3 is a 1955 Ford Thunderbird. Shows 99,000. It's got that 292 V8 in it, rear wheel drive. Does have a starter issue with the key. We have to kind of jump start it here. Ignition key's intermittent on it to start it. Clock and the radio's not there. It does have the soft top. It has a couple of holes in it. AC is in on it, but it does start. It has both the hard top and the soft top. You've seen it in the videos. We have the top off. And, does have an under-dash AC unit. This is the car whisperer here, Gary. Does have that under-dash AC, electric fuel pump, has an alternator that looks like a generator. A gentleman spent a lot of money getting this car up and running. It does have a clean New Mexico title.
Lot number 3. All right, I made 16 for 400, but again 17,000, but again 17, but again 17, but again 17, but again 17. We're gonna make a phone call. We're gonna make a phone call on bidder number 143. We're gonna make a phone call. You're in at 16 for 450. We're gonna make a phone call, sir.
All right, thank you, John. We need you back over here at the car. John, we got the Thunderbird started. All right, next up is lot number 6. This is a 1958. Driver, move us up. 1958 Ford Fairlane 500. Because we did operate the top, we didn't want to chance it again, so we didn't operate it here. But it does work, and it even has the manual, the factory manual on how to adjust the top and to work on it. Listen to that; it sounds really good. It's got 41,000 miles. It's got that 332.
They got to call the owner and see if they want to reserve it or not.
Does start. It has aftermarket wheels. Hardtop convertible.
I don't know.
A mint one's 25. They should take the 16 all day.
Hardtop does function, like I say, you saw it on the video and the pictures. So it just needs a little bit of adjustment, but you do have the factory manual, so you can adjust it yourself. It does have a clean New Mexico title right here on the Skyliner.
All right, and I made 14,000, not 15, not 15, not 15,000, but I come 15, but I come 15, but I come $15,000. I made 14 online, not 15, not 15, not 15, but I come 15's in the back.
Got the V8 automatic, shows 7,300 miles on the clock there. It's got that 350 in it, rear wheel drive automatic, does start. It has a custom built bed. It's a custom built hot rod pickup, 4-link coil over rear end. It's got a rack and pinion independent front suspension.
El carrito este se fue por 15, mira. Este fue por Fairline.
It's got the radio in the glove box, floor shifter. It's got that turbo 350 automatic transmission, a tilt steering column, and it does have a clean New Mexico title right here on the Chevrolet.
All right, and then be 12, not 13, not 13,000, but again 13,000, 13,000, thank you, not 14, not 14, not 14,000.
It does have that 390 V8 in it.
45, break 45, 100 on me 4, not 45, not 45, not 45, break 5, break 5, break 5, break 45, break 45, break 45, break 45. Break 15, break 15, break 15, 15, let's go. Sold at $1,400, 463 the bidder.
All right, next up is lot 29. This is an 83 AMC Concord wagon. Shows 80,000. It's got that 6-cylinder.
I drove this car, so I knew it worked.
It's very loaded. It's got the leather, power seats, the full gauge package, tilt cruise, AC adjustable rear suspension, power windows, locks and mirrors, aftermarket radio, air horns, as you heard, and you can be a star. This appeared in the TV show Better Call Saul. Had the most time of all these cars. It had the most time in the show. And it does have a clean New Mexico title right here on the Concord.
All right, on this television superstar. I mean 45 now, 4,600, break on 46, break on 6, break on 6, break on 46, break on 46, break on 4600. I mean 45 online. Now 4600, 4600, break on 46, break on 46. Sold at $4,525. Bidder number 405. 405 the bidder.
What was up, little driver? This one is lot 30. This is an 84 AMC Eagle wagon. It's a 4x4, shows 49,000 miles on a 6-cylinder.
Break on 2, break on 22, break on 22, break on 2,200, break on 21 here, not 2, break on 2, break on 2, break on 2,200.
All right, next up is lot 36. This is a 1970. That's good, driver. This is a 1970 Dodge W200 Crew Cab Power Wagon V8 4x4. The title shows a 67, but when we decode the VIN, it's a 70. Shows 65,000 miles, got a 383 V8. We did turn it over, but not start. Does have the 4x4 manual transmission. A little rust in there, no rear seat, and could not get it started. It does have a utility bed on it with policy, PTO, the transfer case, and it does have a clean New Mexico title right here on the Dodge.
All right, on the Dodge, how many? 65, now 6, now 66, back on 6, back on 6, back on 68, 68, back on 8, last call. Sold at $6,700, 229 the buyer, 229 the buyer.
Okay, next up is about 95. This is a 1989 Dodge Power Ram 150. It's got a V8 in it, 4x4 manual. And it shows 88,000 miles. It's got a 5.2 liter 4x4 manual. It does need some little bit of work there. It does have a clean New Mexico title right here on the Power Ram.
All right, and then beat 11, now 12, now 1200, better than 12, better than 12, better than 12, better than 1200, better than 12, better than 12, better than 12, better than 1200, better than 12, better than 12, better than 1200. Better than 17 online, better than 18, better than last call, internet, better than 18, better than 18, better than 18. Are you sure? 1800, better than, there's still time. 1800, better than 18, better than 18, better than 18. We're running out of time now. 18, better than 18, better than 18, better than 18. We're gonna sell it. 18, better than 18, better than 18. Sold it. $1,700. 521 the buyer. 521 the buyer.
All right, next up. Is a lot 48. It's a 77 Chevy Nova. It's a two-door. Shows 89,000 miles. 6-cylinder automatic car. Does not start. That's good, driver. The bumpers are there where you see them. It does have a clean New Mexico title on the Chevrolet Nova.
All right, I mean 875. Now 1,000. Now 1,000. Better than $1,000. Bidder number 530. We have $875 with you. We will be making a phone call. We will be placing a phone call.
All right, next up, move us up a little bit, driver. Lot number 72. This is a 1973 Chrysler Town and Country station wagon. Has a 440 V8 in it. Shows 1,950 miles. Got that 440 rear-wheel drive. Does have some issues. Trims coming off. We did get it started. This thing is loaded to the hill. Cruise control, front rear AC, third row seat. Does have a clean New Mexico title. This was the way to go in 1973. Right here on the Town and Country.
All right, on this fancy vehicle, I mean 13, not 14, not 14, 1800, better than 18, better than 18, better than 18, better than 1800. Sold it, $1,700. Number
8.
8. Thank you. Number
Thank
8,
you.
the buyer.
All right, we're going to take a quick pause here. We got...
Better than 700 now. Wait, better than 8, better than 8, better than 8, better than 8. Last call, internet, better than 8, better than 8, better than 8. Sold it, $700. 484 the buyer. 484 the buyer.
Next up is lot 119. This is a 40 Dodge Deluxe sedan, and it does have a clean New Mexico title right here on the Dodge Deluxe.
All right, and that beat 500. Now 6. Better go 6. One more hand. All right, bidder number 272. We have $500 with you. We will place a phone call.
Next up is lot 112. This is a 41 DeSoto S8 two-door, and it does have a clean New Mexico title right here on the DeSoto.
All right, and that beat 825. Give me 1,000. 1,000. Just beat 1,000. Better go 1,000. Better go 1. Better go 1. Better go 1,000. Better go 1,000. Better go $1,000. Better go 1. Better go 1. Better go 1. Better go 1. Better go 1,100. Better go 1,100. Better go 1,100. Sir, we have $1,000 with you. We have not met the reserve, but we can make a phone call for bidder number 21. We can make a phone call for bidder number 21.
Driver, can you turn us around? Keep a little more. Next lot up is lot 113, and this is a 58 Edsel Pacer two-door. It does have a clean New Mexico title right here on the Edsel.
All right, and that beat 375. Now 500. Now 500. Now 5. Better go 5. Better go 5. 700. Better go 700. 7. Better go 7. Better go 7. Bidder number 420. We have $600 with you. We will be placing a phone call. Thank you.
All right, next up is lot 114, and this is a 1965 Oldsmobile Delta 88, and it does have a clean New Mexico title right here on the Oldsmobile.
All right, and that beat 400. Now 5. Now 5. Better go 5. Better go 5. Better go 500. Better go 5. Better go 5. Better go 5. Better go 5. Better go 500. Better go 500. Better go 500. Better go 5. Better go 5. Better go 5. Bidder 279. We have $400 with you. 279. We're gonna place a phone call for you.
Okay, next up is lot 115. This is a 1965 Pontiac Bonneville two-door, and it does have a clean New Mexico title right here on the Bonneville.
All right. Okay, wait, sorry. I'm like, is that snow? It's New Mexico. I made 100. Now 2. Now 2. Better go 2. Better go 2. Better go 100. Anything can happen. 100. Now 2. Now 3. Better go 3. Better go 3. In blue skies. 300. Better go 3. Better go 3. Better go 200. Now 3. Better go 3. Now 400. Better go fair warning. Internet 4. Better go 4. Better go 4. Internet bidder 553. We have $300 with you. We're gonna place a phone call at the end of the sale. Thank you.
Okay, next up is lot 116. And it is a 1971 Ford Thunderbird, two doors, got that big V8 in it, 428. And it does have a clean New Mexico title right here on the Thunderbird.
All right, and that beat 675, now 800, now 800, now 875, now 8, now 8. Bidder number 513, we have 675 with you. We have 675 with you. We're going to place a phone call at the end of the sale. Thank you.
Okay, next up is lot 117.
1,000, bidder 9, now 1. Now 1,000, bidder 1, bidder 1. Bidder number 115, we have $900 with you, and we'll be placing a phone call for you.
All right, next up is lot 118, convertible, and it does have a clean New Mexico title right here on the LTD convertible.
All right, and that being 25, better than 25, better than 25, better than 25, better than 25, 425, better than 425, better than 5, better than 5, better than 425, better than $425, better than 425, better than 425, better than 425, 425, 425, better than 25, better than 25, better than 25, better than 25. I have $400 with you, sir. We're gonna have to place a phone call. Oh, you should know better not to. This is an auction, sir. Do you want no? All right, thank you.
Next up is 121, and no, right, no, pass on that one.
Pass on.
Lot 121 is a 68, not a 69, it's a 68 Lincoln Continental Mark III. It's got that 460 in it, and it does have a clean New Mexico title right here on the Lincoln.
All right, and then be 375, now 400, 425, now 50, now 50, now 50. We have a 425 with you, sir. We're going to place a phone call. May I please have your bidder number? Number 2, bidder number 2. Thank you.
Okay, next up is, hold it right there, driver. Next up is lot 120, and this is a 76 Buick Skyline Coupe. It does have a V8 automatic, and it does have a clean New Mexico title right here on the Skyline.
All right, and that beats 750. Better go 750 here now. Better go 100, better go 100, better go 750 here now. Better go $800, 800, better go Sold at $750. 122 the buyer. 122 the buyer.
Okay, next up is a lot 99. This is a 95 Buick Roadmaster. We call this the Super Buick.
Is it a movie car?
It has 177,000 miles. It does have that LT1 V8. It does need a fuel pump in the driver's window. That's the driver. Mad Max. I love it.
All
There we go.
right.
Bill of sale only on the Super Buick.
On the Mad Max / Super Buick, got me 525, now 600. Now 600, but I got 6, but I got 6, but I got 6, but I got 6, but I got 600, but I got 600, but I got 600, but I got 6, but I got 6, but I got $600. It's unique, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know where I can find you another one. 600, but I got 7, but I got 7, but I got 700. Yes, there's competition, sir. You gotta be. Step up, 700, 700, but it's worth it. 700, but I can say, Valentine is past, but you can still gift it. 700, but I can say, but I can say, but I can for the lady. 700, but I can say, but I can say, but I can say, but I can say, 650 now 7, 650 now 7, now 7, now 7, 650 now 7, now 7, now 7, but I can 7. Sold at $650, 337 the buyer, 337 the buyer.
Lot number 60 is a 1973 Oldsmobile Delta 88 two-door hardtop. Right here on the Oldsmobile.
All right, I made 450. Now 500. I made 450 now. $550. 550. Sold it. $500. 403 the buyer. 500. 403 the buyer.
All right, move us up a little bit, driver. Next up is lot 61. This is a 1963 Oldsmobile Dynamic 88 convertible. And this is bill of sale only. See what you get. Lot number 61 right here on the Oldsmobile.
All right, on lot 61, I made 500. Now 50. Yes, now gotta go. 600, but I got 6, but I got 6, but I got 6. Fair one internet. 600, but I got 6, but I got 6, but I got 6, but I got 600. Sold it. $550. 22 the buyer. 550. 22.
I told you I was going to get a deal.
Right.
All right, roll us around there. Lot number 63 is a 1957 DeSoto Shopper Fire Sweep Wagon. Hood is missing. There is a transmission there that you see in front of it. That goes with that car, the DeSoto. We drove these cars out of.
We have an active Will It Run in progress. Here comes the Chrysler. We got that neat little forklift attachment on there. They come right around.
Good.
This wasn't your usual collector car auction. The core of the vehicles were the AMC collection and the 70s and 80s Chevy truck collection. However, if you weren't into either of those things, there surely was something for everyone at this sale. The three best quality cars, in my opinion, were the Ford Retractable and the Triumph and the MG. The best value for a sold vehicle by far was the BMW motorcycle. These typically trade in the $6,000 to $8,000 range. This one only selling for $2,000 definitely reinforces the truth that you can buy a motorcycle in the winter, resell it in the spring, and profit, which the buyer for this motorcycle definitely would be able to do. If I were the seller, I would be very disappointed in what that one brought. Best value in a restored car was the Ford Retractable. This one was restored arguably better than new, sold for significantly less than what it would cost to restore a project vehicle. The AMC Concorde for $1,100 was a smoking deal, although it is an 80s AMC, so it's not for everyone, and a lot of people who are into old cars would say it's a dud and not a collector car. However, the AMCs were presented in running condition, and if a person wanted something unique to drive, any of those AMCs would definitely fit the bill. Even though the Chevy Wagon was rusted and had a worn interior, it still was presented in running and driving condition, and for what was there, was an excellent value for the price it brought. All of the 1970s and 80s trucks were a good value, considering their rust-free or nearly rust-free condition. For the Chevy guys, there was a great roster, two-wheel drive and four-wheel drive options. The 3/4-ton Dodge four-wheel drive with the Dana 60 was a great value for what was there, definitely sold under market. Sellers of most of these vehicles were right to hold out for more money. However, I did feel like the 1955 Thunderbird, which, with the buyer's premium, would have been an $18,000 car. $18,000 was all the money in the world for this car, essentially needing a restoration. Nice drivers that are ready to hit the road sell in the $25,000 range. So this car not meeting the reserve is one of those times in this hobby that they say, two fools met and parted. I played the cards close to my chest, but the one that I really was there for was the 1973 New Yorker. It's a unique 1970s car, land barge, with all the options. While the condition isn't spectacular, it is a rust-free car, and is ready to get the attention it needs mechanically. Market value on a vehicle like this is in the $4,000 range, so I was happy for what I paid for it. Seeing the results of a sale like this does raise a few questions. Is the collector car market soft? Are there pressures put on it, such as inflation, the graying of the hobby? Arguably, the remote location, New Mexico, might have been too far for some buyers to want to haul vehicles. However, in my opinion, the rust-free condition of these cars and trucks made it worth it. This sale was listed on the HiBid website. HiBid and ProxyBid are national platforms, so I don't feel like lack of visibility contributed to the low sale prices. Now and then you guys ask in the comments how to find these sales. ProxyBid and HiBid are great sites. They cover nationally and even Canada, so you can find something that's within a reasonable distance where you'd want to drive to pick up a vehicle. Also, just regular internet searches are a great way, and I do find a lot of sales on Facebook. If that's a platform you're on, be sure to tap on everyone that shows in your feed, even if it's not something you're interested in. That way, you'll always continue to have them shown to you in the algorithm. Also, I would recommend doing internet searches for your specific state. Note also at these sales, you can definitely tell the graying of the hobby. Many of the guys, they're 50s, 60s, 70s. For the old car hobby to survive, it's necessary that it be passed on to the next generation. The 1980s K car and the 65 Ford Custom 300 were sold to enthusiastic and ambitious young guys, so I believe there is hope for the future. Even though over the decades, hundreds of millions of collector cars have been crushed, there still seems to be a lot available, a lot of choices to pick from, so that does dilute the values some in my opinion. And when people aren't looking, creates a glut on the market and depresses the prices. I'd love to hear what you guys think, so drop your opinions and your assessments of the market down in the comment box. Check back again next week, and we'll see if the 73 New Yorker starts. Of course, we know from the sale footage it cranks, but that's never a guarantee. Be sure to hit that like button and drop a comment before you circle out, and I'll see you on the next one.